Hey guys, what's the crack? Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my reaction to episode 3 of Star Wars Ahsoka. We're getting through the series right now, episode 3 now. So when we last left off in episode 2, it was like a nice little homage to the ending of the Rebel series where we had Sabine cut her hair and don her Mandalorian armor, and Ahsoka came and collected her, and they have reunited and went off then to this new destination that Chopper had found coordinates to from the tracker. So obviously it was alluded to that Sabine is going to resume her Jedi training as Ahsoka's Padawan. I didn't even know that Sabine was Ahsoka's Padawan, or at least I missed that in the series, or was that maybe between the series and this series? But interesting. Obviously, she's not force sensitive, but you know she's can handle herself with a lightsaber, and you know, obviously it's Ezra's lightsaber, as Huyang said. Ezra passed it on to Sabine, so hopefully we'll see with Ahsoka's training if she can continue on and become a Jedi Knight. But hopefully if we're seeing more training, maybe we will get more clips of Anakin. You know, if we're getting flashbacks to Ahsoka's training with him. As I said before, I would love to see Force Ghost Anakin, you know, seeing Anakin post Return of the Jedi, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, so far we've had Ahsoka, we've had Sabine, we've had Hera, we've had Huyang, we've had Chopper. I don't know if we'll get any more returning characters. Obviously, there's the likes of Zeb, there's Callus, and again, we're wondering if Ezra will appear. And also, we've got the two ex-Jedi, Baylan and Hati, who are also looking for Thrawn, and they're working with the Night Sister to build this the Eye of Sion. I suppose the Eye of Sauron. It's a different franchise. But yeah, they were transporting a hyperdrive. That's how Hera alluded to the Empire's activity on the New Republic shipyard. So we'll just have to see if there's any more antics from them, or obviously there's still remnants of the Empire about, still working to try and, you know, find Thrawn. So is Hera going to investigate that, or what's going to happen? But anyway, let's get stuck into the episode. I hope you enjoy the reaction. Be sure to like and subscribe. It'll be very much appreciated. Let's continue. Alright, General Grievous wannabe.
I see you still remember the basics.
Enough to get by?
Barely.
Your skill with a weapon comes from your Mandalorian upbringing. Those skills alone will not be enough to defeat our enemy.
The worst candidate to be a Jedi out of every Jedi he's ever known.
You told her that?
It's true.
Here, put this on. You're joking.
See, how am I supposed to fight?
You will learn to
I want
fight.
you to see with more than just your eyes.
Next to Huyang.
Are you sure?
Very funny.
Just be thankful you're not training with a bunch of clone troopers like Snips had to do. Many times she get knocked out in that Tales episode. Just keep swinging in circles. You're dead.
Let's go again.
Time to fly. Literally. There's Mom Martha.
Senators.
How's young Jason?
Fine, Chancellor. In fact, he's on board. Somewhere.
General's report. We're late as it is.
Quite right. Senator's here now.
Excuse you.
Still working for Morgan Elspeth.
Outliers. We have former Imperials working throughout every level of the New Republic.
Long live the Empire doesn't sound like the kind of loyalty we're looking for.
Mm. That shut you up, didn't it?
Involving Thrawn.
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Aye, that one.
Be honest. Isn't this just another attempt to gain New Republic resources to aid in what has ultimately been your personal quest to find Ezra Bridger?
Were you ever in the war, Senator?
No.
Just sat back and waited to see who came out on top?
The Imperial fleet is scattered and broken. They have no centralized command.
Unless Thrawn returns.
Make your point.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war, and that's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one.
Grand Admiral Thrawn is dead.
A moment to speak with my colleagues.
Of course.
It's like Jaws 2 all over again. Never see the threat until it's there.
Mom,
Hey!
true Aunt Sabine is gonna be a Jedi?
Now, where did you hear that?
Chopper told me. I want to be a Jedi.
Yeah, I know you do, Jason.
Like far, like some. Do you know, I like the haircut that matches, you know, the animated series, but I do miss the long hair from the previous episodes.
I can't use the Force. I don't feel it.
Force resides in all living things, even you. But training and focus are what truly defines someone's success.
Some metachlorian counts are lower than others.
Depends all the type of discipline it takes to master the ways of the Force. She's frustrated. Still a challenge for her.
You both knew this wouldn't be easy. The Jedi Order would not have accepted her. She is not an acceptable
Well,
candidate.
they didn't accept Anakin.
Are their standards.
Standards which were proven. Oh,
I don't need Sabine to be a Jedi. I need her to be herself.
you do come from a long line of non-traditional Jedi. That way, she fits right in.
You're going to be getting chucked out the fucking window and walking back.
Force is in all of us. Sabine, I've got Hera.
I'm trying to move a cup here.
You win this round.
Unfortunately, I won't be joining you for this one.
Yeah.
And neither will the fleet.
What?
The Senate committee wouldn't approve the mission. But it's not up to me. I have to follow the order.
Hera? Huyang, what's happened?
We've entered the Denab system. All comm transmissions are being jammed.
Fucking Wi-Fi.
There also seems to be a second object, something much larger.
A Star Destroyer?
Negative. Whatever it is has a signature which is unknown to me.
Hey, it's Shin.
2 and 3, close range and engage.
Hey, hold it steady!
Remember, learn to anticipate.
Now's not the time for a lesson!
Just a little rough.
I have several thoughts on everything else going
Huyang,
on.
not now.
The way you're both acting, there won't be a later.
He's harsh but fair.
Alright,
Get ready.
Ready.
dive!
Hey, nice shot, kid. That was a 1 in a million. It's pity you didn't have the, like, lightsaber ship from Andor.
Copy that. On my mark.
Now.
I'm surprised you let them get this far. Stay clear. I shall deal with them.
Oh shit, what's she gonna do?
Prepare turbo lasers.
I am starting to receive data.
Manage the deflectors.
Closer, please.
How close do you need? You gonna drive through it? You ain't gonna have a fucking moment.
Scan complete.
Hope it was worth it.
Morgan, congratulations.
You almost got them.
We'll take it from here.
Oh, she didn't like that.
What's working? Not much.
She wanted to kill.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Where the hell are you going? Oh, this is gonna be good.
The one time I could use your advice.
No.
What? What is it?
Hey! Space wheels! Yep, don't mind us.
I've got an opening.
Took my back.
You missed the Purrgil. Hey, Huyang, come on.
What did I miss?
We almost died.
Multiple times.
Ah, yes.
You lost him.
Let's regroup.
Oh, Baylan's gonna be pissed at you.
Are you alright?
Haven't seen those creatures since the day Ezra disappeared.
Complete. There are 6 hyperdrive engines in place, with the final one being set into position.
So it is a hyperspace ring.
Yes.
A ring like that make a jump to a neighboring galaxy.
Theoretically, if one knew the coordinates and navigation, yes, I believe it could. The migration paths of star whales named Purrgil.
Like the ones we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Hunt them down. You stuck?
That's all we're getting of Ray in this episode. What was that? It's only 30 minutes? Jesus. Alright, well that was episode 3. Very short. I think you could add another 10 minutes or so onto that, but you know, we'll see how the pacing goes. Very interesting episode. We got Ahsoka space floating in space. Jeez. I was waiting for her to do the Princess Leia thing where she like freaking force flies, especially as the episode's called Time to Fly. I was waiting for her to do a force fly back to the ship. We got to see the Purrgil and a bit of tension between the Night Sister and Hati, where she was saying, you know, we'll take it from here. She thought she killed her. And got to see Hera's son. It's nice to see that. Hera having trouble with the New Republic for the usual politics of, yeah, well, you're saying there's a danger. As I said, actually, in the episode, it's like Jaws 2, you know, where Where he says, there's danger coming. I've seen it before. It's here. We need to do something. They're like, nah, there's no danger. We're just gonna sit in our ass and wait until the threat is actually here, and then we're gonna flip and panic. But yeah, it was another fun episode. We got to see a bit more training for Sabine. I'm trying to think. Also, the Ahsoka was talking about, how, everyone has, force abilities. I don't know how I feel about that. I would prefer, if they just had, Sabine as a Mandalorian, who's, training to use lightsaber, and I don't want to say that every person has a lightsaber suddenly has force abilities. So I think they did the same with in the sequel trilogy with Finn. He at one point was using the lightsaber in Force Awakens, and then it sort of over the other two movies sort of built up to alluding that maybe he was force sensitive. So we'll just have to see where it goes with that. Obviously if she's we've seen the scene there of her trying to move the cup. I'm guessing that at maybe towards the end of the series, or season 1 at least, there'll be a scene maybe where she then just magically moves the cup in one go. It's like say training complete, or Ahsoka maybe saying good progress, but I don't know how I feel about that. I prefer maybe a Sabine just was a Mandalorian who is being trained with a lightsaber and training to fight as a Jedi by Ahsoka. But Ahsoka saying she's not a Jedi, she just want her to be herself. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Or maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe did they allude to in Rebels that she was force sensitive? We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll see where it goes from here. Obviously, now they're sat down in the Force, and Rey. I would like to see more scenes with Rey. Baylan. He sent the hunters out to find them. So hopefully we'll get more lightsaber scenes in the Force. I mean. That scene with Ahsoka, the lightsabers on the space, that was funny. But yeah, we'll see where they're, and obviously we've seen the Purrgil there, so maybe there'll be more connection now to Thrawn and possibly Ezra. I don't know if we're gonna get. I'm assuming that Thrawn will maybe show up as a cameo in the final episode, which will then lead into a second season. I don't think we're going to have Thrawn show up early. There might be glimpses of him, but and possibly the same as Ezra. This character, is it Murrock? I'm curious to find out his identity. I've seen a few things online saying that maybe it's Ezra and he's been turned to the dark side, and he's now he's going to be revealed as under the mask. I don't think they would do that. I mean, it would be a twist, certainly. I mean, they could do that, or maybe Ahsoka or Sabine's fighting him, and then, she knocks off his mask and it's Ezra. That would be quite a twist, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, maybe thinking outside the box here, what if it was his fucking name is a canon. Hera's husband, who sacrificed himself. What if it was him, and you know, in some way, like, he survived, you know, the explosion, and you know, was then, you know, left for dead, and the Empire, you know, bit like Anakin, you know, they recuperated him, mended him, and you know, and all his pain and suffering, and you know, the thing they used that to turn him to the dark side, and he was revealed to be this character. But I doubt, maybe they'll not do that, but I'm just thinking outside the box for, you know, who the revelation could be. Or maybe it could just be a brand new character, just like some random person just under the mask. But anyway, I just like to ramble on. If you're still watching, drop a like on the video and drop a comment below what you thought of this episode, and what your thoughts are in the series so far, and your thoughts for the next episode coming up, and who your thoughts for who the character could be, this Murrah character, and what's your thoughts on the development of the character so far. As I said, with Sabine, I like that, you know, she cut her hair to match the animated series, but I did like the long hair. If I was like, you know, a change up from the series, you know, she's like older now, kind of thing, but looks alright. Let me know your thoughts on that, and subscribe to the channel, it'd be very much appreciated, and I shall see you for the next episode. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you again.